Hello fellow space engineers, my name is Crayback and today's tutorial is going to be all about how to create a squadron of drones to do your bidding using the latest signal update. Let's hop in to our drone right here and take a look at what we've got going on. So as you can see, here are our AI blocks, the basic, the flight, and the offensive. And then here are our two action relays right here. One is labeled follow, one is labeled stop follow. Let's start with the broadcast controller. If you're a solo player and you do a lot of stuff like I do by yourself in the game, you know, in my case, it's all about the content creation. But for you, it's all about the gameplay, the fun, the inclusiveness, right? The hanging out with people. And sometimes you just don't get to hang out with people. Broadcast controller is your best friend. Welcome to making your own NPCs, my friends. What did we do with the broadcast controller? And nothing much. We just added a couple of messages right here that says, Roger, engaging targets and forming up on you. Nothing special. You don't need the broadcast controller, but if you want to make sure that your commands were received, you might want to put the broadcast controller just so you can see that your drones have accepted the commands. Without further ado, let's hop into the action relay right here. This first one right here, I've labeled a follow. We're going to roll down here. The first thing I wanted to do was I just changed the accept signal from owner. Depending on your unique situation, you may want to set it to faction or, you know, to everyone, I guess, including the bad guys. But let's pretend we don't want the bad guys playing with our stuff. So right now we've got it set to just owner. Right up underneath that, we're going to click the setup actions and we are going to look at our hotbar down here. The first thing I told the block to do was to turn off AI behavior for the offensive block. Then I'm instructing it to turn on the AI behavior for the AI basic block to send out our message saying that it's following us, and then to turn on the AI behavior for the move block, and finally setting the block to follow me. Very simple. The second action relay block is going to be a stop follow block, but also an engagement block. This block here we've got set to channel 2. Same rules as before, except signal from owner. And in the setup actions, it's a little bit easier. In this case, we're going to tell the basic AI block to stop following us. We're going to turn the offensive AI behavior on. I had this set to on and off, but you could easily just change that to on. And then finally, it's going to send out a broadcast messages telling us it's engaging the target. That's all you need to do for your drones. Outside the drone, you got your command and control ship, right? So it's you and your drones. You just got a squadron of drones. Let's hop in over here and let's turn this weather off. Remove the weather. There we go. Weather's no good when you're trying to do a tutorial. Pop in the cockpit here, hit the K key, and let's take a look at what we've got here. The only thing we've got that we've added was the antenna and the action relay. For the action relay, this is very simple. We're going to set it to channel 1 in this case. It's going to change its own channel depending on what's going on, but right now we got it set to channel 1. And then owner signal is us, and there are no actions. Because we're not affecting anything on our ship, we want to send a relay out to the drones. So how do we do that? Well, it's pretty simple. We're going to press the G key, and then right here, you know, select your hotbar, and then we're going to grab our action relay, and we're going to pull it down. And in this case, I have it set to set channel and send signal on channel 1, and then I have a second one to do it on channel 2. And when I do that, it's going to be received by the drones. And then if I use the one for channel 1, it'll activate the follow me. If I use the one for channel 2, it will stop following and go into combat mode. Very simple. So let's test this thing out here. We're going to turn on the engines and we're going to hop over here to this drone as well, and we're going to do the exact same thing. And then we're going to hop into our command and control ship, and we're going to do the same over here. So I'm going to take off, and we have a bad guy a little, almost 4 kilometers away. So we're going to start heading in that direction. and see if this works or if I fudged something up. So we're going to stop right here. We are about 620 or 20 meters away from our drones. Flip back over our action and number 1. And yes, it does look like they're both following us now, and this is good news for the home team. Now, I have the drone set to about 50 meters per second, so they won't fly like ridiculously fast. So with that in mind, you know, drones, they don't necessarily fly correctly. Like, they don't just take off and start flying. They kind of have to, you know, keep up with you. We're enemy detected. I'm going to stop about a click and a half out-ish. And I'm going to let my drones catch up with me. Oh, and we got bad guys in the air. We want to make sure that we don't get taken out by those fellas. All right, where's our drones at? They're coming up on us. If we tag 2, Roger, engaging targets. Let's see if they take off and start heading for that drone. It looks like 1 is going to, maybe. Oh, they're not playing very nice. I'm gonna tell them to form back up on us and see if they follow suit. There they go. Now we're cooking with some Crisco here. Let's zoom in and yeah, look at that. We are taking advantage of this base. And I believe we have a drone on our butt as well. If we do, I don't see it. I thought we had a drone being mean to us, but I guess not. So, there you have it, folks. It's not without its little quirks, but once you get it set up, it is very effective. As you can see. All right, we'll pop back out of here and pop back over here, and we'll tell our drones to form back up on us. And hopefully they've both done it. Let's make sure. Slow it down. Let's give them a second to catch up here, and it does look like at least one of them. There they both are right there. And voila, we have managed to create a little squadron. And you could set up as many of these you want. You want 10 of them, you create 10 of them. You want 20 of them, you create 20 of them. As long as your computer can handle it and the PCUs aren't too bad, then, you know, you're not really restricted so much. This is just a very basic setup. I would highly recommend that you do the other things to make this more useful and functional, as far as adding waypoints to get your drones back when they run out of bullets or power, and things of that nature. But talking about that, let me just show you some other things that you can do. So from a base, you can do exactly what I've already done. Let's just say you got some connectors set up, your drones are on the connectors, you've got your timer blocks and your event controllers and so forth and so on. All that stuff is set up, right? You're in full, absolute automatic mode, right? And you've got some drones, they do patrols and stuff like that, but let's say you want to keep a fleet of drones back at the base. You know, that just in case situation, right? Well, you can. You can keep them back at the base, add some action relays to them, set up an action relay on your base, throw in a button panel like this, and take a look at your button panel, and then you can set up what you need to do with it. So in this case, we have it set. Let's remove this right here. We'll pull this action relay down right here, and we can set the channel to channel 1 and click confirm and OK, and then we can do the same thing. Set the channel to channel 2 and click OK and confirm. Right? And then our drones are up there, and let's look at that. Roger, engaging target. So they're going to go find a target, and there it is right there. And then, no, wait a minute. Don't do that. Follow me. And let's see if they head back to us. Oh, this looks bad. This looks bad. They're falling fast. Yeah. Yeah. So, listen. My drones are not the best. They had really no ability to keep themselves from smacking into the ground. You get the gist of how you can use this from your base as well as from a command and control ship. I hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, hit the like, subscribe, leave comments down below, and share the video with your friends. It truly does help the channel out a lot. Bye-bye.